Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Chairman of the Board, Audi AG, Rupert Stadler.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening from Audi. Let's just look to the past for a minute. When the people who were planning to build the Eiffel Tower decided to do so, they said they wouldn't have a facade, and they came up with a giant made of bare steel. Now, for the day and age back then, that was quite eccentric. Back then, in 1889, they began building the Eiffel Tower out of 18,000 individual parts. And back then, that was the biggest building in the world. Critics then were silent when they saw it happen. And if you're able to use engineering to push the limits, and if you have emotional design that always makes you a step ahead of the times, then that's Audi. That is what the TT icon and the TT family stands for. This car here, you, the media representatives, have called it a small R8, and the Audi TT Roadster is now the youngest member of the family that we're going to be presenting here to you today, with a flat front and very taut lines on the sides, high quality, sporty, progressive. And it's a TT, and you can immediately recognize that fact. The turbocharged four-cylinder engines offer more power and still consume less fuel. For instance, the 2-liter TDI, more than 180 horsepower. Consumption, 4.3 liters per 100 kilometers, 114 grams of CO2. That's 55 US or 66 Imperial MPG, and that makes it the best in its segment. The TTS Roadster, 310 horsepower, from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.9 seconds. A very sporty and dynamic car. And then the virtual cockpit with full digitalization, state-of-the-art voice control, matrix LED headlights. I think all of this is really casting the right light on Audi innovations. Now, what are we planning to do? Well, up until the end of the year, we're going to be stepping on the gas. We have set as our target of selling 1.7 million cars to customers, and I think we're on the right track for that. And now we have another little highlight for you. My colleague Ulrich Hackenberg will be presenting that to you. Have a wonderful evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, this vehicle requires no words. It is self-explanatory. The new TT shooting brake concept, a new sports car with the genes of the TT, without frills, which makes it so emotional. I stand by this concept. If you want to know more about the engine, driving performance, and more, please join us on our stand at the press conference tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. We're looking forward to your visit. Thank you.